All right. How you doing tonight? We've got a pair of breaks coming up. And I've got some unpaid items sitting out here. And we may deal with those in a minute if some payment doesn't come through, or I might just decide to let them ride. I don't know. Doesn't uh, eh, some of it's more money than others, but we'll see how it shakes out in the next few minutes because we're not quite ready to start ripping yet because yeah, that's right. All that information we go over every night. It's time for that. So first up, feedback. Automated 100%, just so you don't ever have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get positive feedback in return. But far more importantly than that, I want to say thank you. I do very much appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, hanging out with me, keeping me company every night. We are taking a look now at breaks that are coming up over the next few days. So tomorrow night, we're going to open a 5-box case of TriStar Game Day Greats autographed football jerseys and a 12-box case of Panini Diamond Kings baseball. It's the last of the Diamond Kings, by the way. Saturday is Derby Day. Yeah, I can't work on Derby Day. It's not in the state of Kentucky anyway. It might even be against the law. I don't know. So Saturday, of course, is an off day, so we can celebrate Derby properly. On Sunday, we're going to open a half case of Score football. That's the back half of the case we started last night. We'll start early on Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. And veteran base cards, they don't ship to the teams in that particular break. They have their own bidding spot. On Friday night, we're going to break Flawless Football once again and buy the half case and then a full case of National Treasures basketball. On Tuesday, Gold Rush autographed basketball jersey. We haven't done one of those in a few weeks. Another box of Gold Rush basketball value packs, just like we're going to open tonight. We'll open another one of those, a different box, but same product, on Tuesday night. And then a half case of Bowman baseball also on Tuesday night. So that's what the breaks look like for the days ahead. For tonight, here's what you need to know. We have one free shipping break, that's Flawless Football. We have one paid shipping break, that's Gold Rush Basketball. Flawless should be on the way to you no later than Thursday a week from today. I always project the free shipping stuff out about a week after the fact, but often it goes much sooner than that. But that would be the latest it will be on the way to you. The Gold Rush Value Packs, which actually does break first tonight, by the way, that probably Monday. And if I can get it out to you any faster than Monday, I absolutely will. But right now, I'm kind of expecting it to be a Monday ship date. Consolation cards. Here's what you need to know about that. So if you're in one of these breaks tonight, your team doesn't pull anything, not a base card, not a single thing, you are entitled to a consolation card. It can be from any year in any series. I just kind of grab it out of the box of cards for your particular team or teams. And I do keep track of that stuff for a rolling 90-day period. If you're in the free shipping break for Flawless, typically your consolation would just be held until your next package ships. But if you want it sooner, all you need to do is hit me up and let me know. Our paid shipping break, Gold Rush Basketball, if you get skunked in there, consolation cards will ship out when the rest of the break ships. And also as a reminder, if you're bidding from out of the country, this happened last night or night before last, if I do have any bidders from outside the United States, you definitely would have paid shipping on whatever break you were in. So if you are due, if you hit something, you're going to get a package. Even if you don't hit something, your consolation cards and etc. will still ship up to you since you would have paid shipping regardless, because we don't really have the free shipping breaks for out of the country, of course. Excuse me. You know what? I'm getting ready to show you that spreadsheet. It's up there, but then I just remembered, I might have some unpaid things. So hang on. Before we decide if that's the final spreadsheet or not, let me see what our situation looks like here. So I do think we might, well, let me see here how much all this adds up to. Sometimes it's almost not worth it to deal with the disruption to resell some of this stuff. But give me a second here, guys. I want to look at what's setting unpaid, and then I'll make a decision about what to do with it. What, if anything, to do with it. So yeah, just hang tight for a second. I'm checking it out. eBay is slow tonight. eBay's making my life difficult. Moving all slowly here. Oh, come on, eBay. Ah, circle, circle, circle. Okay, so yeah, I think we're probably okay on the one. Let me check this other one. It's not a huge, neither one of them are enormous dollar amounts. I mean, I'd rather them be paid, obviously, but it may, as I said, not be worth the ultimate disruption. So let's see what's going on here with the other. Yeah, the only one I think that might really need to have something done with it, bid amount's not that high anyway. We'll just let it go, and if I lose the money, I lose the money. However, we may have something available in Flawless. If that's not paid by the time Flawless breaks, I won't let that ride. But I am going to let the Gold Rush ride, and hopefully won't be sorry, but probably will be. It is a 12-box case of 2019 Gold Rush basketball value packs. And I guess I should at least note the ones that are unpaid, though, huh? Would that be a good idea? Probably. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So, of course, everything we opened tonight ended tonight on eBay, as you know. And I'm going to just update a couple of things here so that I know what's what. And that way, well, let's just do this differently. We will at least have a record of it. And what were my other one? And one more to go in there. All right, that's got it fixed. So now we can see it. Team names on the left, winning bidders there across from it. On the right-hand side, of course, we do have the 4 unpaid teams, which belong to 2 separate bidders. I have elected to just let this ride tonight. So if you are one of those 2 unpaid bidders, please don't make me sorry that I'm holding your teams for you. I suspect probably I will be sorry for maybe one of them, but hey, we'll give it a go. Every time I have a little faith in humanity, it often doesn't work out, but we'll see if it does tonight. I'm feeling like maybe it will. So our Gold Rush basketball value pack, that's this bad boy here. It has 12 packs in it. I just realized I forgot to reset the focus. Dealing with the unpaid item stuff always throws me off a little bit. And each one of these packs, I believe, has 3 cards in it. So these can be, rookie cards or short prints, memorabilia cards, autographs. It's just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff in here. There's usually, 1 or 2 autographs that'll come out. And then there'll be, as I said, numbered things, short prints, rookie cards. It's just, an odds and ends kind of, never know what we're going to find kind of thing. And there are the possibility of like big booming hits within the product run as a whole. Just never know what you're going to get on any given day. But we'll just do these one at a time. That might be easier. So the first thing we see is an autograph for the Knicks, and it is Bill Cartwright. And this is originally out of Select Basketball, and of course relic and autograph. The next thing we see is Aaron White, and that's out of NT. And good grief, I have out of a National Treasures Multisport. I have no idea where Aaron White goes. Does anybody else know where Aaron White goes? Guys, hang on a second. I've already got to stop and look one up. How can that be? We just got started. I don't know where Aaron White goes, though. So let's just see if I can find out for us here. Aaron White. Let's see. Aaron White plays in Lithuania. Well, isn't that nice? God, golly, why did they put those kind of guys in here? Did he ever play for any team here? Or has he only played college here and then overseas? All right, so Aaron White's probably going to go out by way of random. I don't think he's played anywhere except college here. Then we have a Markelle Fultz rookie card, and that is out of 1718 Optic, and it's graded to a 9. That is pack 1. Pack number 1. Oh, Cole, I decided on, as I said, on those unpaid teams, just kind of let them ride tonight. Honestly, I don't do that very often. Most of the time I do resell them. But I do know one of the bidders tonight, and I suspect probably something unexpected just came up there. The other bidder, I don't know. That's the one I probably will end up being stuck with, but you never know. Out of Revolution, how about a little Embiid on card that looks like, is it? Yeah, I think it is, for the 76ers, and it's numbered to 50. So, nice little Embiid. And here's Corey for the Clippers, and this is out of Topps Stadium Club. Traveling way back in time, 2007 on that one. And a Lillard out of 2012-13 Panini Brilliance 9.5 grade. But yeah, Cole, I do appreciate you asking about that. And, you know, most nights we would probably do that. To tell you the truth, I just wasn't in the mood to fool with it tonight. It always is such a... It slows everything down. We have to go through all the stuff to resell those teams. I just didn't feel like fooling with it tonight, honestly. Mutombo comes out for the Houston Rockets with a relic out of Gold Standard. A totally certified relic, Patrick Ewing in the Knicks to 199. And our graded card is out of 2018 Leaf Greatest Hits Valiant Pre-Production Proof LeVar Ball 1 of 1. So, well, alrighty. I guess dear old LeVar Ball there has to also go over here with Mr. Lithuania. So we have a couple of things going to random. Cole says Aaron was drafted by the Wizards. Really? Because I didn't see, I did not see Aaron White come up as having played anywhere other than overseas. But I'll check it again. I'll go back and check it again at the end of the break, since you think that there's something going to be different there. But NBA.com, I'll go check it again. Phenoms, that is a jersey and an autograph numbered to 99 for the Cavaliers, originally out of Limited Basketball. It's Mark Price. Tim Duncan, San Antonio Spurs to 249. Jason Tatum, that's a rated rookie optic, grades to 9 for the Celtics. Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz, that's a rookie card from Revolution, but that's not even numbered or graded, but anyway, there it is. Next up to 25, you have a Kawhi Leonard, and that is out of Immaculate Collection Multisport. So, all right. Kevin Love to 25. That's USA Basketball out of 1718 Flawless. So he was Cavalier then. So that goes, and well, he's Cavalier now. So it goes to Cavaliers regardless. And of course, this will go to current team for Kawhi Leonard, since he's in a collegiate uniform. It will go to his current team. Sting Lover, I think that Donovan Mitchell must have been a short print in Revolution. Honestly, I don't remember last year all the short prints, but I think it must have been a short print. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been in here. Justice Winslow, numbered 225. He is also in his collegiate uniform, so that's going to go to his current team. Cleveland Cavaliers to 199 out of certified Augustus, or something sort of like that. Andrew Wiggins, freshman Phenoms out of 1415 Prism. It's graded to a 9. It's headed to the T-Wolves. Mr. S, this is Gold. This is the basketball value packs from Gold Rush. Kobe Bryant for the Lakers, number 25. You have a relic. This is out of one of those promo packs. It says it is from 2018 Cyber Monday. Lakers, of course. And next is an immaculate Tony Parker to 49 for the Spurs. And a 16-17 Brandon Ingram. And that's graded to 9. He's again in a collegiate uniform, so it's going to go to current team. Dennis Smith Jr. for the Mavericks to 99 Prism. Ray Allen, Miami Heat to 99 out of NT Basketball. And a graded Ben Simmons, Optic Rookie Kings out of 16-17, grades to a 9. Kevin Garnett as a Brooklyn Net. Hey. And that's out of 14-15 Donruss basketball relic. Another relic, Russell Westbrook and the Thunder. And we can't even get into this one. It's out of NT. Okafor and Winslow both are on here. It's numbered to 41. So we're going to have to set that little bad boy aside as well. Once again, we're looking at collegiate uniforms there. So Scottie Pippen to 99 for the Chicago Bulls. The Charlotte Hornets have Glenn Rice. That's from Gold Standard and numbered to 299. Dragan Bender, 16-17 Donruss, grades to a 9. Larry Bird and the Celtics from Prism to 199. Nick Van Arsdale for the Suns out of Preferred to 49. And Jamal Murray, rookie, out of Optic for the Nuggets, grades to 9.5. All right. Last but not least, we have Doc Rivers Spurs from Totally Certified to 149. Another booklet that we can't get ourselves in, but that one is Karl Anthony Towns. We know where that goes. It is numbered to 25, and of course, Karl Anthony Towns. This again is his collegiate NT booklet, but of course, he is a T-Wolf. So that goes to Minnesota. Minnesota, eh? Sterling Brown to 99, Milwaukee Bucks. Autograph from Immaculate. All right, so we have a little bit of housekeeping chores here to do. So first up, I didn't show this guy having played in the NBA, but you know what? I might have been looking under current players, and since he's in, obviously, Lithuania now, maybe I needed to look in past players, because somebody said they believe he did play in the NBA. So if you bear with me, I'm going to get back into the NBA player search, and we'll see what I can what I can determine if I go back and look at past players in the NBA here for Aaron White. And of course, I'm literally using NBA.com here, but I'm having to do it on my tablet. So if you are in chat right now, I can't see it at this moment because I'm trying to look this up. So I am looking for Aaron White. Is it going to let me? White. Okay, search, go, return. Okay, so it doesn't return anything as current, obviously, for Aaron White. And let me try to find a historical search for NBA players. Yeah, this is boring, I know, sorry. But we gotta try to get it right. And where are you on here, buddy? Here, bum bum. Well, guys, I can't seem to find him here at all on the NBA website. So I don't know that he ever played for anybody, but I'm going back to look at the 2015 draft. And let's see if I can find anything at all about him here. If we can find Aaron White. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't look like he ever played here, but whoever had the draft information, it does appear he was drafted by the Wizards. He is from Iowa, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so good enough. So we won't, he doesn't have to go to housekeeping. He'll go to the Washington Wizards. He certainly can't go to any current team because he plays in Lithuania, but we will go back to the only team he was ever associated with in the NBA and send him to the Wizards. The LeVar Ball absolutely, unquestionably has to be done by way of random. And here we have Jahlil Okafor and Justice Winslow. So the first thing we'll do is figure out which one of those two guys is going to win this card, Okafor or Winslow, and then we'll double check our current teams, of course, to make sure we get that off to the right place. But first and foremost, let's get LeVar taken care of. So I'm copying all of our team names here. You're following along with me because I'm bringing you with me as we go. Whoops, I see hang on a second, sorry. I gotta close something out there. All right. I got a little nasty message about, blah, you got too much stuff open, so... All right, now I got that fixed. We can come back over here to Darling Random, and someone's going to just be so thrilled to take home that one LeVar Ball card now, aren't you? Don't lie, I know you are. All right, so I am scrolling through here. You can take a look and see that all the teams were copied and pasted in there. I'm going to hit random one single time. Anytime we have 10 or more items in a list, we just do random once. When we have 9 or fewer, we do random 3 times. This is one time for the LeVar Ball, and it ends up going to the bidding spot for the Clippers. So this is already in a, a team bag sort of scenario. So I'm going to write on, I'm not writing on your card, obviously. I'm just writing on the bag, except my marker's not working very well. But anyway, so I will remember that it went to the Clippers. And similarly, let's put this guy in something and mark the Wizards on him. That will just mean one less thing that I will have to go back and look up later. Because I certainly, whoever remembered that he was drafted by the Wizards, good job, because I did not remember that kid at all. All right, so now we're going to go back to random, and because we have Okafor listed first and Winslow listed second, that's how I'm going to type them in. Okafor first, Winslow second, and I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 will not count. I can't get you on the same page that I'm on. What is going on here? Hang on. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to type it in. First 2 randoms don't count. The 3rd random will be our final random, and that will determine which one of those player spots gets that card. So Okafor and Winslow. All right, you can ignore the first one. Maybe, if it's going to go. Go. What are you doing, website? Ignore the second one. Here comes our 3rd and final. There's 3 times, etc. It goes to the Justice Winslow bidding spot. So let's get over here and bring up our current team for Justice Winslow. Because once again, anytime we have somebody in a collegiate uniform, it's going to go to their current team. All that kind of stuff you can find at the bottom of any of the listing descriptions. So Miami Heat is current team of Justice Winslow. I just verified it. Sometimes all the time. I like to be safety pup and make sure that I'm sending it to the team that is the correct one. So we just verified it there happily on NBA.com to see that he is the Heat. Now, we are ready to recap this, and after this, we'll be headed into some flawless football. All right, so the Heat, Justice Winslow won the random on that because it is they're in their collegiate uniforms, so the Heat get that one. This guy never played here in the United States, other than collegiately, I don't believe. But he was drafted by the Wizards, so Aaron White's going to the Wizards. This went to the Clippers by way of random. Dear old LeVar Ball, 1 of 1. I'm so glad he's not in the news cycle every day anymore. The Jamal Murray for the Nuggets, graded 9.5. The Dragan Bender to 9 for the Suns. Ben Simmons to 9 for the Sixers. Brandon Ingram to 9 goes to current team because he's in collegiate uniform. Andrew Wiggins to 9, T-Wolves. Jason Tatum to 9, Celtics. For the Blazers, you have yourself a Lillard to 9.5. And Markelle Fultz to 9 for the 76ers. Sterling Brown, Milwaukee Bucks. Karl Anthony Towns, UK, so goes to current team, T-Wolves. Doc Rivers, Spurs. Nick Van Arsdale for the Suns. Larry Bird for the Celtics. The Charlotte Hornets with Glenn Rice. Scottie Pippen and the Bulls. Out of Prestige, that's a Russell Westbrook for the Thunder. Kevin Garnett as a net on that one. Ray Allen for the Miami Heat. Dennis Smith Jr., Mavericks. You have Tony Parker back when he was a San Antonio Spur. Kobe Bryant for the Lakers. This guy, whose name I'm not going to say right, Augustus, for the Cavaliers. Another Justice Winslow. That one, of course, we know again is going to go to the Heat because he's in his collegiate uniform, so it goes to current team. Kevin Love, he's in an all-star uniform, will go to current team, Cavaliers. Kawhi Leonard, number 225, also in a collegiate uniform, so of course is going to his current team, Raptors. Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. Tim Duncan, Spurs. Cavaliers, Mark Price. Patrick Ewing for the Knicks. The Rockets with Mutombo. The Clippers with Corey Maggette. That's a nice one right there. Embiid, Joel Embiid for the 76ers. And we got it started with Bill Cartwright and the Knicks. All right, so there we go, kids. That is our fun little basketball value pack break tonight. So I have one more. I always want to say case, but they're kind of the same thing with Gold Rush. They don't really have cases. A box is a case with them. So whatever we want to call this, we have one more of these that we will open next week on Tuesday. You said, Mr. S, you said you wouldn't have had that graded. It's actually not graded. It's just encased. So you notice there's no grade on it. They just have them encased, and it's actually something that Leaf does themselves, I think, on most of these pre-production proofs that are one-of-ones. And then they add them as incentives, or sometimes they put them in other products, or sometimes you can just flat out buy like the production proof one-of-ones. They'll list them on eBay or whatever. But Leaf themselves usually has them encased and not graded, but you know, still having it encased is kind of a nice touch sometimes, I think, right? Now then, let me see where things sit in terms of whether we're all paid up on Flawless Football or if we still got anything hanging out there. So if you want to hang tight for a minute, what I will do is let you take a look at that for a hot second. You probably heard me talking about it earlier, and if for some reason you didn't, now's your chance to read it and learn about it while I'm looking to see if we have things that we're still unpaid on. Yeah, we do, guys. So let me see. Let me check one thing here, if I can get my mouse to cooperate with me. We may potentially have a team that I'm willing to offer up here, but I want to check something out first. Well, this is actually somebody that I do know. So I want to say maybe something's just come up with them. I'm just gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let my faith in humanity just continue to ride tonight, and we'll see if I'm sorry or not. But anyway, for now we're gonna let it rock. And now you've had a good chance to review that again, so we can just move right onward. This is a half case of Flawless Football, and same as before, it ended tonight on eBay, Thursday night, the 2nd of May. And team names are on the left, winning bidders across from on the right-hand side. And this is the start of a new case. So what that means to you is basically this. I'm going to take both of the boxes out of this case and put them up here on the table. And then use random.org to figure out which one we're opening tonight versus which one we're going to open in the next break. And I'm getting myself my right marker instead of that stupid out of ink one that I had a second ago. So we have at least, a handful more Flawless to break over the course. Probably, I don't know, maybe about by the end of next week we'll probably be done with most of the Flawless. I got a few more we can break, but not an inordinate amount. We're getting towards the end of it. So here we are back over to our dear friend Random, just simply using it to determine which of these two we're going to open tonight. That way we just keep it all very transparent about how it works. So ignore the first one and the second one. Here's our third and final. 3 times date and timestamp comes up and gives us box number 1. How handy is that? So handy, so handy. Now, our last break of Flawless Football was pretty good. Well, most breaks of Flawless Football are pretty good, frankly, right? I mean, you don't usually pull bad stuff out of Flawless. But I had a good feeling about that break. I have a good feeling about this break. I think, maybe we're in line to hit a little more fire again tonight, perhaps. Yes, I know they're stickers, and you can technically probably peel them off, but I usually just cut through them. Okie dokie. let's get, not the keys. We don't need the keys. But we do need everything but the keys. Feels very 007 this year with the black briefcase and all. Very special, isn't it? Dana Carvey? Special. All right. Let's get our sleeves out and see what we've got here. Oh, Brandon, I didn't see you jump in. And Andy. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Andy. And Kirk said, you guys talking about the LeVar Ball, said we should have just given it to the unpaid spot. Well, you know what? Those, hopefully, hopefully whoever got it will, I don't know, if you don't want it, give it away. Darius Geis, that is numbered to 25. That's a nice looking relic starting things off for the Redskins. Numbered to 5, a little throwback action, John Randall, Vikings. Our first autograph comes out for Tevin Coleman and the Atlanta Falcons. It is numbered to 10. So you've got the relic and autograph and whatnot. I don't know what the whatnot is. It's really just a relic and an autograph and a number for Tevin Coleman and the Falcons. Heath Miller, baby, for my Pittsburgh Steelers. That is number 225. Now that is a man I miss because, yeah, we've been struggling a little bit at tight end, so I kind of miss him. Rob needs some Arizona Cardinals. All right, Rob, let's do it. Let's try to find some. Meanwhile, Steve Largent comes out, numbered to 3. You notice it says Oilers on there. I imagine most of you know this, but for anyone who doesn't know this, the card always stays with its franchise, and the former Houston Oilers are the current Tennessee Titans. So that Steve Largent is headed to the Tennessee Titans. The Houston Texans are a completely different franchise that came into play way after the Oilers had left and gone to Tennessee. Cortland Sutton, numbered to 15 for the Broncos. And Barry Sanders, sweet, to 5 for the Lions. Oh, I like that hit. And I think it was the last case where somebody came into chat and said, I really want to hit that Barry Sanders for the Lions. So I hope that the same person has the Lions tonight, because we didn't hit it out of the last case, but we did hit it out of this one. All right, we have Patrick Peterson, Arizona Cardinals. How about that, Rob? It is numbered to 15 for Arizona and has a little tiny ruby chip in there somewhere. Where is it even? Oh, because it's in the red of his sock, like I couldn't see it, but you do have a little chip of a ruby in there. How about Tom Brady with a couple of little diamond chips? And how about it being a 1 of 1? And how about the New England Patriots going, woohoo! Right? Tom Brady 1 of 1 out of Flawless with some diamond chips. And the Patriots, yeah, I think you're happy with that. And there's a little card that says, hey, our diamond chips and things are real, and our ruby chips and our whatever other chips, and nobody died in getting them, sort of thing. Rob, I don't know if you have Arizona in this break. You said go Arizona, so I assumed that you did. But I can definitely, we can put the spreadsheet back up there and take another look at it here in a minute and find out for you, sir. Last but not least, there comes Brett Favre for the Packers. It's numbered to 10, and it's the second time I've pulled a Brett Favre. So if there are only 10, we have pulled 2 of them. What are the odds of that? So we're going to recap this here in a hot second, but before we do, let's put that spreadsheet up again for Rob. Since we've already looked at all the cards, I don't mind navigating away from the table now. You know, usually once something is out on the table, I don't navigate away from it until after we've finished opening it and looking through it for obvious reasons. All right, so Rob, you do have the Arizona Cardinals, so you are in good shape, my friend. You can celebrate your hit there, because it looks like you are locked and loaded with Arizona tonight. So let's recap it. Barry Sanders to 5, Detroit Lions. Cortland Sutton to 15, Denver Broncos. Steve Largent to 3. We usually see him for the Seahawks, but right now we see him as the Oilers, and the Oilers of yesteryear are the Titans of today. So Steve Largent to the Titans. Heath Miller to 25, Pittsburgh Steelers. Tevin Coleman to 10 for the Falcons. John Randall to 5 for the Minnesota Vikings. The Washington Redskins hit Darius Geist to 25. Brett Favre, Green Bay Packers to 10. This, yeah, that would only be a Tom Brady 1 of 1. Yeah, that's all that is. Patriots. Come on now, you got to be excited about that, right? Yeah. And then Patrick Peterson, Arizona Cardinals to 15. He's got the ruby chip. Brady had the 2 diamond chips, and that's flawless. That's flawless for tonight. Oh, Andy, that's your Brett Favre tonight. Congratulations. I'm glad that we found a nice one for you. And I guess we can put up spreadsheet stuff one more time in case anybody wants to take a look at what we're breaking again in the days ahead and or your shipping schedule and all that jazz. We'll take another quick little pass through that before we head out of here tonight. So tomorrow night is a 5-box case of TriStar Game Day Greats autographed football jerseys along with a 12-box case of Diamond Kings baseball. Saturday is Derby Day. That's an off night. No breaks on Derby Day. On Sunday, we'll open a half case of Score football. Veteran base cards have their own bidding spot in that break. They do not ship to the team spots, and we're going to start really early, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, so we don't stay up all night Sunday night working on that. On Monday, we're going to break Flawless Football again. It'll be the back half of this case that we just started, and we will break another full case of National Treasures basketball. Tuesday, we'll open Gold Rush autographed basketball jersey and another box/case of this Gold Rush basketball value packs like we opened tonight, and a half case of Bowman baseball. That'll be the start of a new case. Shipping info, once again, flawless, on the way to you no later than Thursday a week from today. Most likely it's going to be out sooner than that, and most likely a lot sooner than that, but certainly won't be any later than that. And then, of course, our paid shipping break, which is the Gold Rush, should be on the way to you by Monday, on Monday. Maybe before. If I can get it done before, I will, but otherwise look for it to head out roughly Monday. If you got skunked in Gold Rush basketball value packs, your consolation cards are going to be sent out when the rest of the break ships. If you got skunked in Flawless, typically I'm going to hang on to your consolation card until the next time you have a package shipping, just because it is a free shipping break. But if you would like it to be sent sooner, you let me know and I'll take care of it. And as always, if you are an international bidder and you didn't hit, you are still going to get your consolation cards. They would not be held for your next package because you would have paid shipping. They will go out with the rest of the break if you happen to be an international bidder. And that is all the news to use for tonight. So we're finished early tonight, guys and gals. So thanks everyone for being here. I do appreciate it very much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening and a good last day at work since we're almost to the weekend. One more day, and then we're there. So we'll be back at it tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll see you again then, or if not then, sometime soon. Take care and have a good one. Bye now.